Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. And that's the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready now for LA, Mike Trout, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he has 9 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Laureano racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's gone just 2 for 13. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
I got the count 1-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Davis waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fletcher battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a tough go for him so far in this series. He hasn't gotten a hit yet, and he's a guy that they really rely on. They need to get him going sooner than later.
Here's Chris Davis now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now in the box, Mark Canha. First pitch of the at-bat. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's Justin Upton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Now let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Digging in, Justin Bour took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And it's quickly 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
Stepping in, Zach Cozart. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's 4 for 13. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Cozart has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
The center fielder.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Full count now, 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pitch on the way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box now, Josh Begley. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Begley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Three and 2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to third. Cozart is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw,
now
throw it over for a strike.
Baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. In now, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now. La Stella on at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Justin Upton, and he fouls this one off. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A line shot to third base. So with a couple of men on and 1 out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Zach Kozar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Matt Olson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it's Mark Canna. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
0-1 the count. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off the
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Another 0-2 home. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Struck him out.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually
Now
you're
batting.
trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch
Jonathan
in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Lucroy at third, Fletcher at second with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So striding in, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit.
The right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just inside. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 22.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Jurickson Profar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Josh Phegley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Phegley is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 2. now batting, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Standing in, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seen.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Angels have drawn even now at 3 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Zach Kozar. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Laureano is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Two men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Taylor Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 67, Taylor Cole.
So digging in now, Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Cole has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. In the air now, out to right field. Grichuk has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Slow little roller to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner into center field.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 offering. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Noah Ramirez will come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year.
Noah Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Hanna. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Mark Hanna.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 on the way. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Ramon Laureano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. None out, runners at first and second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he takes a called strike one. Kenna over at second. Piscotty is over at first with one away. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Kendrys Morales will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Athletic. Number 12, Kendrys Morales.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
The batter, number 10.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. The 0-1. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Ready with the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The set and the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kendrys Morales will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 12, Kendrys.
Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Chris Herman is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 5, Chris Herman.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Soria has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ready with the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 8th inning here in Oakland, and they don't come much tighter than this. All even as you get a look at the line score to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Hansel Robles is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 4 for 9.
Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The left fielder, number 20.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Liam Hendricks will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Liam Hendricks.
So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. One out, nobody on. The high fastball is in there.
I got 2-1 the count.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In there, no balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the wind, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels are gone in order. Still tied 3-3. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Cozart. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball two.
One strike.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The batter,
Good pitch right
the
there to
second
run the
baseman.
two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Jurickson Profar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Into his windup, the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch.
Ball
3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Your
Lou
attention,
Trevino
please.
takes the mound as
Now
he'll be the
pitching
first
for
man
the
to
A's,
pitch here in extra innings.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
So the lineup flips over and
Leading off
digging
for the
in,
A's,
Andrelton Simmons.
the shortstop.
Struggling so far in this one
Andrelton
and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he'll step off. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory. 1 away.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak roller right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Angels go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Cannon Middleton comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 99, Keenan.
Ready now, Chris Herman.
The Athletic.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Settling in now, Matt Chapman. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Chapman carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Ready once again, Matt Olson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. A ball and a strike now. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
2-2 count.
High in the air out to center field. Trout is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping into the box, Justin Bour, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
36, Yusmeiro Petit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Kozar.
Standing in now, Zach Kozar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 lifted down the line in left. Kenna on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Now at the plate, begrüsse. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
3-1.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in for Oakland, Mark Hanna. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Ball batting, right fielder, Piscotty.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Robbie Grossman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 4 home runs and 31 RBIs. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. A's strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Robbie Grossman will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Athletics. Now playing second base, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Franklin Barreto will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Somebody always takes an over. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Blake Trinan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Blake Trinan.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Trinan, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish. Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. He's set. The 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. The set and the 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
The left fielder.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Justin Upton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trout at second with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Angels get just the 1. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the A's 3. Cody Allen enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Cody Allen.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris
Leading
Herman.
off,
Previous
A's,
showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 0 for 4.
Herman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
3-0 the count.
Matt Chapman waits on deck. Ah. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Jorge Mateo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Quick check on that time run at first, and he'll get back in standing. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Standing in, Matt Olson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Designated hitter in today's game. It's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Mark Canha, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The set and the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A's have to settle for just the one. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Jorge Mateo will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 57, Jorge.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 4.
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kenna is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping up now, Randall Grichuk. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Edebray Ramos, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 61, Edebray Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. This game's all tied at 4. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Ramon Laureano. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Allen's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Short, hit hard. Simmons has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still all square at 4 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lucroy.
First offering on its way, and he takes ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ramos, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Comes set with the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now this is foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In there, and it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Comes set, the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. A hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ryan Buchter is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Ryan Buchter.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Cam Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box now, Chris Herman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, Chris Herman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Standing in now, Jorge Mateo, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman in his career against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Begrüsse has over 40 innings on his line so far. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Matt Olson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The set and the 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Simmons. On the first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. Striding into the box, Mike Trout, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And it's now 6-4.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
In now, Justin Bour. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Piscotty going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
Now in the box, Zach Cozart still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. J.B. Wendelken gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kenna is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Digging in, Randall Grichuk comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Angels 6 and the Athletics 4. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
0-2, here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Mark Hanna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. He brings it in, and the Angels have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks at the top of the 15th were enough to decide it, and they hang on for the nice road win.
6-4 the outcome today. Los Angeles posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Cam Bedrosian wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Halos earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. At the start of the day, the A's are in second place in the AL West. They're 15.5 games out of first. And the Angels are third in the division, 17 games out of first. The Texas Rangers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-0. As of right now, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Astros are leading the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Mariners are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Chris Sale won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, leading the Bo Sox over the Twins 5-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. In the standings, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East Division. They own a 2.5-game advantage. And the Twins are in second place in the AL Central. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. As of today, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Indians earned the 4-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. It was their 7th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Indians are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the White Sox are third in the division, 19 games out of first. The Tigers halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-2. Heading into the day, the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Dansby Swanson was on at the plate, blasting 2 long balls, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in triples. As of right now, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Nationals are second in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. Bryce Harper plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Phillies pushed past the Reds 12-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. As of today, the Reds sit in second place in the National League Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Phillies sit atop the NL East, 6 games up on second place. Brent Suter collected the victory in his 12th win, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 3-2. At the start of the day, the Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division, 17 games out of first, while the Cubs are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Marlins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-5. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in fourth place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-6. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're 19.5 games out of first. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.